he was waiting for ICT to reply and confirm that they will not be going to Kericho. They allow him to come to this committee. I think that's what I heard you say. Since he didn't get the response, therefore he opted to write to us to seek an adjournment. I think that's what
Senator Cherargei has introduced another dimension, which
you are going to different.
He has introduced another dimension.
I got Senator Cherargei very well.
Senator Dulo?
Chair, listening to the governor and Senator Cherargei, cheating, if I may use that word, I don't know whether it's parliamentary, or lying. ICT, creating an excuse that he was appearing before ICT and appearing before Public Accounts Committee, and he opted to miss both committees, which makes him liable for lying to the Senate committee. So I think there is no excuse here.
Can I then
Chair, on an exception, Chair, before we... Chair, we need to be clear on some things. I think that the way government responds to it...
Governor, it will make your life easier if you listen to us. Senator Gachagua.
You know, the dilemma, if I'm getting the governor right, is when he didn't get the reply from the ICT committee. You know, the committee on ICT, the governor expected them to reply that now that you are going to attend PAC, then you were not coming. So he kept on waiting for both the ICT, and then he got confused up. I think that is what the governor is trying to do.
Okay, so let's do this because we compel the governor to appear, not to have this conversation, but to look at the money that has been sent to Kericho. But as to that doubt that is cropping up, as to whether the governor is saying the truth under oath, I want the clerks, particularly our legal officer and the legal officer in the ICT committee, look at that correspondence that Senator Cherargei is referring to. Because if it is genuine, then it introduces a very, very material evidence that can point towards perjury. People have been used to taking the oath, lifting the Bible, and saying their own things. If you are to find that someone committed perjury in this instance, I think it would be very, very important for us to push for prosecution. I think we all take judicial notice that even in the impeachment proceedings of Kericho, there could have been certain concerns around whether people were saying the truth and nothing but the truth under oath. But we are not going to go there. That's a matter that the Senate has already discharged. In the present instance, we'll just need to be satisfied that you have given us an explanation that is truthful. We shall look at those correspondences, and if there's any doubt that crops up, then Governor will have to call you again. Honorable members, could we then now look at the numbers with that rider? Yeah, so clerks, when we are doing our report on Kericho, we must also get a brief on the veracity of submissions that were made by the governor.
Can I table the letter? I already tabled to the...
that's why I've directed the clerk of this committee and that of ICT,
yes,
because I saw the one that you shared. Yes. It doesn't have a date. It doesn't have a timestamp.
No, so it has a date. It is on 19 November 2025. It has 19 November 2025.
Or it has the relevant stamps of the clerk of the Senate.
Yeah. Maybe the clerks can...
So just share.
Yes.
Then the clerks, the technical people can review. And if Governor Mutai becomes the first casualty to be prosecuted under the perjury law, then that would be a precedent, because I don't think anyone has been prosecuted or convicted for perjury. And yet in the UK, a prime minister was forced to resign because of perjury. Was that Boris? That was Boris. So it is a serious offense. But let's leave it at that. Let's go to the books of accounts.
Chair, to leave it just on a record, Chair, the standard procedure of responses is formal letters written as correspondence. And so I leave it at that point that we didn't receive a formal response from the Committee of ICT declining or accepting. I received from you 2 letters and another one resigning the other one and summoning me to be here. And I've appeared here in full.
That's good enough. Leave the rest to us. Auditor General, the report on County Executive of Kericho for the year ended 30th June 2024. The governor already appeared before this committee. I think he appeared in that duration. It could have been February or March this year. We made recommendations that were adopted by the House. Today, our job is to follow up on whether he has implemented what was recommended by the Senate. Now that you have reported to us that you have gone through this report, how many of our recommendations have been implemented by the governor, starting with the main executive report?
Thank you, Chair. The county government of Kericho has implemented only one recommendation, and one recommendation is partially implemented. Thank you.
Only one out of a totality of, do you have a count of the issues that they were supposed to address?